This is Carolina in the Morning on Fox Wilmington.
All right, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kim Ratcliffe.
I'm Bob Bonner on a Tuesday morning that I just found out it's like a national day.
It is a national day. National Love Your Dog Day.
Love Your Pet.
Sorry, Love Your Pet.
Day.
Oh, I did not just exclude cats. I'm
So if you have a
sorry.
cat, Kim can be found at 322 Shipyard Boulevard between the hours of...
Now, look at all these people that love their cats and sent their pictures in to us this morning. They're adorable.
Guest
I know
cat.
you love them. Yeah.
Look at that dog. What kind of dog is that? He's got some good ears.
We do
That's
have a lot
Holly.
of both cat and dog
That's
pictures,
Holly.
though, this morning. So, yeah. We want to see your pets. Just send your pictures through email, or you can post them on the Fox Wilmington Facebook page.
Did you post yours?
Mine are on my Facebook page, too.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah.
I'm late to the party. I'll go to my Facebook page, and so all three of you can see them that go to my Facebook page. I'll buy you pizza. How about that? Everyone that likes my
deal.
Facebook page, I'll buy pizza.
Just no chicken.
No, there's no chicken left. Can't get chicken. Out of chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Out
Chicken.
of chicken.
Story for a later time
Show.
frame. Yeah. But all right. We ran into a lot of fog this morning on the
did.
way to work. So
And
we've been trying to keep a close eye on it for you.
I tried to record it while I was driving and it didn't translate well.
While you pulled over.
No, I was driving. There's nobody on the road when we're driving to work. I was holding my camera in a safe, but it didn't translate because I thought we can use this. We can use this as weather video this morning. And I don't know why on a camera when you're rolling through with video, maybe because it was dark.
Oh, yeah, maybe been too dark. But this is what it looks like in Whiteville this morning. So if you are heading out the door here, you are definitely going to run into some pretty thick fog this morning. But checking some of the cameras around Wilmington again, and we've seen some of it kind of lifting off, so kind of breaking up a little bit.
It's going to be a process. I would say that the angry cat people, as they charge the door with pitchforks, the angry chicken people. I know she's in there. You said KFC was out of chicken, too.
Yeah.
There's going to be people angry about that. May or may not be completely true. I guess the story coming later. Wherever you've got to go this morning, a little extra following distance and low beams advisable, akin to that white. Guys, it's quite warm. Back to you.
All right, Kaden, thanks very much.
Want to send it to Bill?
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right, send it over to Bill, who's across the studio. He's got to look at your top stories.
Going to send it back to you guys now at the desk.
All right, Bill, $25 million. That's what I guess the city and the county are willing to invest to bring a company back to town. What do we say? It's
Or an
been
investment into
Yeah.
the town, with the company coming back and maybe
10
bringing
years ago?
about 51 new jobs, to the area after they left
Yep.
almost more than a decade ago.
Yep. So Zach Driver's been following this story for us. He's in studio this morning. About now, Zach, yesterday you were talking about these incentives. Now, environmental issues. There's some concerns about this.
Yep, that's right, guys. New Hanover County tabled that.
Men's hockey team back in action, but unlike the ladies, for the men, a spot in the gold medal game, not on the line. Instead, it's a trip to the quarterfinal round.
Yeah, and now they're at the point of these Olympic Games where, at least for hockey, when you lose, you're done.
Right.
The Olympics is over. So they were on the ice last night against a familiar team. This would be the Slovakian team, which they've already beaten once in these Olympics. Last time out, Ryan Donato scored 2 goals in the game. They were the only 2 goals that were scored. He did it again last night, but he got a little bit of help. Actually, he got a lot of help. The U.S. putting up 5 goals last night, 3 of those coming in the second period alone. And that was more than enough to get the win. Our Olympian, Bobby Sanguinetti, did not factor into the scoring. He actually drew a tripping penalty, but we won't talk too much about that. Just a 2-minute
We got
minor.
hurt the other night,
He
too,
did.
right?
He went headfirst into the boards in a cross check. So he was back in the starting lineup, which is good. What's also good is, again, the Americans won 5-1, so they do move on. They will now take on the Czech Republic in the quarterfinals. That game is tomorrow night.
Wednesday night?
Let me check it. It may be.
Because the women play Thursday.
Yeah, the whole time zone thing screws me up. It's at 10:10. It may be tonight. I'll double
Okay.
check and let you know. But they, suffice to say, they will play in the 10 o'clock hour either tonight or tomorrow night. Got to win, or it's over.
Or they're done.
Yeah.
So if they win tonight, is that a medal?
If they win tonight, they would go to the semifinals.
And then they go to the semifinals. That's right, quarterfinals. Okay.
And then the semifinals, if you win, you go to finals. So and the tough thing about the semifinals is, it's Final Four. and then we give out 3 medals.
Oh, wow.
I honestly don't know how they decide in semi, because it's only 2 winners, so they would go to the gold medal game. Then you take, I think the 2 losers then go to what would end up being the bronze medal game.
Okay.
Because gold medal winner, gold,
And then
loser, silver, and then those other 2 teams play for the bronze.
For 1 and not the 4th.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you can get to the semifinals, then you get 1 more game.
All right. Come on, Team USA.
I know.
You can do it.
It's right there. It's getting very close.
All right, we're still trailing really far behind, though, as far as the medal count goes. In 5th place, the U.S., that's why you don't see us here on the board right now. You still see Norway leading with 28 medals in total, and Germany with 20, then Canada with 19. The Netherlands rounding out the top 4. They have a total of 14 medals. I think we had 12. Was that right? 12 total medals now? Up to 12.
We
Still
earned
5
the bronze.
gold.
Earned the bronze in ice dancing last night with the Shibutani brother-sister duo. And I think there was another skiing event that we won. Not the gold.
I
think that we
I'll have
bronze
to look back.
medaled in.
Some KFC restaurants didn't have the main ingredient.
They didn't have the C.
They didn't have the chicken. I know, but it's not their fault. It's sort of an awful thing that could happen to any restaurant. But these were some of the stores in the UK, and apparently the partnership that was supposed to distribute the chicken either got there too late or not at all. So there are 900 KFCs in the UK, and only 300 were able to open yesterday because they just did not have any chicken. It's easy to kind of poke fun of because you cannot think of going to KFC with it doesn't have any chicken, but they didn't have any chicken.
So you just get a bunch of sides. If you're, I guess if you're a vegetarian, you're still good to roll in there.
Well, I think they just gave up and closed. They were like, okay, we can't even open without chicken.
We give up.
So
Get chicken pot pie. Some mac and cheese.
how are they going to make the chicken pot pie with no chicken?
I have a theory about that, but
They don't make it there? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably not. But anyway, they ran out of chicken. They're hoping to open up, I'm sure, as soon as possible.
Closest thing I've ever had to this in my personal life is going to a fast food restaurant. They're out of ketchup.
Oh.
Like none. Nope. Can't put it on a sandwich. There's nothing for fry. They're just gone. And it was the same thing. They said, oh, it didn't come in the delivery.
Which makes you wonder, can't you just go to Sam's?
I know.
Make a trip to Sam's. Go ahead and buy 100 bottles of ketchup, you know?
KFC has kind of backed themselves into a corner with that, though. I mean, you know, great place, but it's not like you go to another, like a burger joint, they got a backup plan.
Right.
Like, we have chicken too. KFC is just kind of like, can I get a burger? No.
Nope.
No.
But who goes to KFC to get a burger?
Well, no one, because they don't have it.
But
That's
if they did
the backup plan.
You'd be like, I'm not.
But the sides, somebody brought this side. Sides are good.
Go get some mashed potatoes and gravy,
Like a
Gannon.
coleslaw on a biscuit sandwich.
Of the Olympic Games. They'll wrap up this weekend.
Going by pretty quickly now that
is.
you think about it, as we're ending sort of the final days there. And you know, figure skating is something that just people love to watch.
Yeah.
Easily one of the favorites.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And one of the fan favorites this year has been a brother and sister duo, and they put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's an American brother-sister, the Shibutani brother-sister, Alex, Maya. Their nickname is it's starting to catch fire, the Shib Sibs. And man, did they put on a show last night. I mean, they came in as one of the favorites to medal, and they did not disappoint. They put up a huge score, putting themselves in really good position to medal. And while they did this, the bad side of this is they actually knocked their teammates out, the American teammates of Madison Hubble and Zach Donahoe, out of medal contention. So one team moves on, one is out. And there is one team that everyone wanted to see as these skating finals. You see the little eyebrow.
Yeah.
I think I got something going on. This is the Canadian duo of Tessa Virtue and Scott Knorr. They they came into this, they needed to better their best score of the year by 3 points. Okay, so you take their best performance, then top that. You think they did it? I mean, they registered the highest score ever. And there's the yay,
Yeah.
we didn't win the gold.
I think they thought their performance was much better.
Yeah,
But
I mean, and you know, no offense to the Shibutani brother-sister. They did a fantastic job. Interesting about these two, so they had retired.
Oh.
They were done. They had won 2 Olympic gold medals, called it quits, came out of retirement in 2016, you know, got the skates nice and sharp, went back out there. Now they won gold. I mean, literally out of retirement, and then win a gold medal.
They did come out of retirement.
So 3 gold medals in total for them. That's an Olympic record as well for that sport of ice dancing.
And the Shib-Sibs did well too.
Yeah, I mean, again, when you're going up against a now 3-time gold medal team, they know how to get it done. I think for Alex and Maya, they've now been there. They now know how to do these things in the Olympics. But I can't. I just what always fascinates me about athletes at that level is how, when the pressure is as ratcheted as it can be, how that is when they perform at their best.
Unbelievable. You can't even imagine, because you're so nervous. I mean, some of them even get sick right before they're getting ready to perform or attend their
Michaela
sport.
Schifrin, getting ready
The
to go.
anxiety.
You know, starts vomiting violently. Thought she had a virus, and then realized it's just all the pressure that's on me. I'm supposed to win 5 medals, and she, you know, caved is a strong word, but you know, it affected her.
Of course it did. Of course it did. Yeah.
That's why I joke when I go out and play golf. That's why I'm not playing on Sundays on the tour. The 3-foot putt for, you know, $1, my hand's shaking. These guys are playing for millions. Cannot imagine it.
Not at all.
All right, so Team USA is starting to move up a little bit more on the medal count board. Well, we are now 5th, 6th yesterday, so back up to 5th now after you know, the bronze that they won last night. Norway still leading the way, 28 overall, 11 of those gold. We still have those 5 gold medals. And again, you know, we mentioned the hockey game a little bit earlier, so it'll be 10-10 Wednesday night, and you can watch that on CNBC. You can watch the live coverage again as Bobby Sanguinetti, representing Wilmington, gets back on the ice with Team USA.
All right, well, talking about a challenge and all kinds of pressure, imagine climbing 20,000 feet, 4 miles, to the top of a mountain.
No,
No.
I could, no. No, I couldn't do it.
Well, the person getting ready to do this he climbs, but nothing to that extent. He's a Wilmington photographer, Matthew Ray, planning to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, all for a cause that's very close to his heart. In Carolina in the Morning, Zach Driver had a chance